Going to be the best long-term bet? Will it be Bitcoin? Gold, silver? Hey, gold is taking a hit. Woof. What do we got here? Gold is at, let's see, $2,707. Oh, no, that was last week. Yeah. Not now. Gold is at $2,597 an ounce. Who we supported? None of them. But here it is. It's a whole new show. And take a look at the markets. Woof. Trump gets in. He's promised all of these economic changes, some of them very positive. See what happens. And boy, the markets are booming. Today they're down a little bit, but they're still on their high. Bitcoin, again, a wild card. Trump came out as a pro-Bitcoin cat, and he got $150 million, by the way, from the Bitcoiners. And boy, it's flying high. And as you all know, we have been totally bullish on Bitcoin for years. So the facts are all there. As people said it was going to go down, we hit the lows and the highs, said where it's going. And again, this is a wild card that you can't predict. That's why I say I'm not a futurist. Nobody can predict the future. There are too many wild cards, whether they're made by humans or nature. Brent crude, hanging down there at about $71 a barrel. Oh, the equity markets are flying high. But wait a minute. How come crude is down? Well, Trump said he's going to pump. No, that's not why. Because demand is down. And you have a real crisis that's starting to heat up in Europe and in China. Again, you look at the consumer confidence levels, they just hit a 4-year high. And they've been up the last 4 months. So anyway, but the average person, it's the working class is really, really suffering. You know, the high prices that have gone up, the food prices, they're up at over 20% since the COVID war happened. You have housing prices have gone up some 50%, automobiles by over 30%, 40%, way up there. So the people are really hurting. And Trump is the promise that they say is going to change it. Global income inequality on the rise. And we've been writing about this for years, how the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting much, much poorer. So now with Trump in, where are the markets going to go? Going to be the best long-term bet? Will it be Bitcoin? Gold, silver? Hey, gold is taking a hit. Woof. What do we got here? Gold is at, let's see, $2,707. Oh, no, that was last week. Yeah. Not now. Gold is at $2,597 an ounce, down some $200. Go to your Trends Journal last week. What did we say? That gold's been on a sharp, and I've said this in these podcasts, that gold's been on a sharp rise up, and it's got to have a correction. And again, the wild card, when Trump came in, made some things that are very positive. Federal Reserve says they just came out. We have the article in there that they're going to lessen the lowering of interest rates. They're going to keep them higher. And that's brought gold down, the dollar up. But will that happen? Will Trump force Powell to lower interest rates? He did it before. Go back to 2018. Take a look at the equity markets in December. Not a Merry Christmas. Yeah, the Dow, the S&P 500 went down into correction territory just in that month, down 10%. NASDAQ down almost 9%. What did Trump do? He forced Powell into lowering interest rates. That's right. And in January, interest rates went down, kept going down, markets kept building up. So the question is, will Trump push Powell to lower interest rates again. Now, don't know, but we would say that Trump is going to do everything he can to boost the economy. And what's forgotten is that Trump boosted the economy when he locked down everything on Black Friday, March 13th, 2020, and dumped in trillions of dollars and lowered interest rates. He didn't lower them, the Fed did, to zero interest rates. So he's bullish on building the economy, and you're only going to build it by lowering interest rates. You see, the mortgage rates went back up, even though interest rates are down. So he's going to do everything he can, is our forecast. So if the Fed lowers interest rates, you're going to see gold and silver go back on their high levels. And again, the other issues too with this, people are tired of the woke crap. We don't want to hear it anymore. And the immigration issue. So these are the key issues. And so going back to the economy, we have to look at what's going on all around the world. French and German manufacturing see sharp declines. And again, hit that subscribe button. They shadow ban us because they don't like some of the things that I say. So we need your support. Collapse of German government leaves economy in limbo. I mean, these are all facts. So what's going on here is not global. Then we got, of course, this is why you look at the data, and the data doesn't only tell the story. Consumer sentiment hit a high. Again, the highest in 4 years. So, as a candidate, Trump was for peace, but considering those that he has selected so far and the others that we put out there, it doesn't look it that way. Very sad. I hope, again, I agree with Trump on a number of things, but again, I didn't support RFK, and RFK had a good shot in the beginning. You look in the very beginning, his polls numbers like 15%. Then he came out pro-genocide. Boop, bye-bye, want my money back. I donated to him. So this is a serious issue, because if they escalate this Israel war, it's going to be nuclear war. And it looks like they may do it considering the people that he's selecting. And again, it's the same club, the same clown club. Nothing new so far.
This summary covers a comprehensive analysis of current trends in gold, silver, Bitcoin, and broader economic factors, with a focus on geopolitical and market influences. The video highlights the recent spike in gold prices, driven by investor demand amidst geopolitical tensions and expectations of Federal Reserve rate cuts. It mentions China's renewed manufacturing growth as a confidence booster and notes potential short-term corrections due to overbought conditions. The analysis discusses the role of Trump in past economic policies, suggesting he might influence rate cuts if re-elected, which could impact gold and silver prices. It touches on issues like global economic inequalities, inflation impacts on the working class, and challenges in Europe and China. The content concludes with concerns over international conflicts and the potential for escalation, pointing out the risks associated with ongoing geopolitical decisions. The presenter, Gerald, wraps up by inviting viewers to engage with the content and share their perspectives.